to do a basic mat workout with the inclusion of the full abdominal series, which there are 3 exercises in that usually doesn't get added onto until intermediate, but let's just do what would be considered the first 7 exercises, and the abdominal series are actually 5 exercises. So is it 7 or is it 12? I don't know. So let's start. We're gonna start on your back. And once you're here, we're just going to grab your legs and draw your knees into your chest, just to kind of give yourself a moment. I like to take my knees gently from side to side. It just opens up my back a little bit. And I might gently circle them forward and around, and then reverse that direction. There we go. Just to kind of do that. Then I'll take my legs and just do a little forward and back movement for a sec. Just letting my body know something's coming, kind of. And then from here, I will start with my legs out long for my 100. You can always draw your knees into your chest to start there. I'm looking up to see if I'm relatively square on my mat. And then start with your arms up to the ceiling, even if your knees are into your chest. We're gonna take your arms back overhead. And as they're overhead, you wanna draw your abdominals, especially the lowest abdominals, in and up, as if they're chasing your hands. Your upper back is lengthening that far back. Take your arms up to the ceiling, let them come down towards the mat. We'll do that one more time. Arms come up, they stretch back, your abdominals slide up your spine, your lower, middle, and upper back lengthen behind you. Try to keep that with you as your arms lift. And as you bring chin to chest, either you send your legs to the ceiling or you lift them up to a height that you can manage. Inhale, start your arms pumping. Exhale for 5. Inhale, that's 2. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, that's 3. Inhale. Exhale. Deepen the abdominals back to help you curl over. Inhale. And exhale, pressing the top of your head to the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. You know I lost count. This next one's gonna be 6. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. This is 7. Exhale, draw your waistline back even more. Inhale. Exhale. That's 8. 2 more. Inhale. Weight of your head is forward over you. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. When you're done, either draw your knees to your chest or lower everything down with control. Then slide your legs out if they're in, and we'll take the roll up. We're gonna start the same way we just did though. Arms go back. Find your lowest, middle, upper abdominal sliding behind you. Flex your feet, lift your arms. Inhale, nod your chin. Exhale, roll up and over. Arms are pretty parallel to the floor as best as you can get them. Check in with your shoulders, that they're not up in your ears, and then inhale, start to go back. Send your tail under, exhale as you massage your spine. Arms stretch back. Point your toes. Then flex your feet, arms up. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, over. Inhale, draw yourself behind you like you're dragging yourself back. Exhale, lower down. Toes point, stretch back. 2 more, arms up. Chin to chest, inhale. Exhale, coming over. Inhale to start going back. Little squeeze of the seat so you have something to roll over. Stretch back. 1 more, arms up. Chin to chest. Exhale. Over. Waistline pulling back as you're stretching forwards, and then it drags you back reluctantly into the mat. Good. Bring your arms down beside you, fix yourself if you need to. And then we're gonna get ready for the one-leg circle. So I'm gonna bring my right leg up to the ceiling. Why don't we grab the back of the leg, pull that knee in for a little limber. So stretch and bend 3 times. Think of the back of that right hip trying to reach long and down towards the end of the mat. Hold it up there. Flex and point your foot 3 times. 2, 3. A gentle point with the top leg, the leg on the floor is flexed. Arms come down beside you. We're gonna take that top leg and just go a little across, forward and around, and back up to the center. A little across. Exhale as your leg comes around and back to the center. Inhale a little across. Exhale around. Inhale a little across. Exhale around. One more. Trying to stay as stable as you can. Now reverse. Inhale a little open. Exhale around and back to the center. A little open. Exhale around back to the center. A little open. That's 3. 2 more. Trying to keep the box square and in the mat. And if your leg's going too big, that might challenge it too much. Once you're at the top after 5, hug your knee into your chest. And sometimes I'll take a rotation stretch just for a nice relief. And then back to the center. Once you're there, straighten out, legs are together. Lift your left leg up, bend it in towards you, and give it a little hug in. This side's a little tighter for me, personally, so I have to kind of really pay attention. When you're ready, you limber 3 times. The more the leg limbers, the deeper your center can act. So I'm pulling my stomach down away from the leg, stretching up. Flex and point 3 times. And then once you're there, bring your arms down. Your abdominals replace your arms now, right? The hands. So across, around and up to the center. Flex the bottom foot. Across, I forgot, around and up. That's 2. Across, around and up. I'm trying to keep that hip pretty stable so that as your leg's going around, it's not hiking up the side of your waist. Let's reverse. Out, exhale around and back up. Inhale out a little. Exhale out around and up. Inhale, around and up. 2 more. 1 more. And bring it in after 5. Take a little rotation stretch if you like. This side's really tight these days for me. And then come back to the center. We're going to transition to come up. So let's take a roll up. Your variation, whatever it is. Chin to chest, inhale. Exhale to come up. Whether you bent your knees, grabbed your legs, whatever you needed to do to come up. And then once you're up, scooch forwards. And we're going to get ready for the rolling like a ball. If you've got a neck issue or vertigo, you might not want to rock. So then your variation would be those half rollbacks, right? You can use your hands or your arms reaching. Otherwise, let's roll like a ball. Grab your feet, draw them in as close as you can. Hands down towards the ankles as best as you can. And then you pick your feet off a little bit and you've rocked back of your sit bones and tailbone a little, right? So from here, your arms are strong, your shoulders are on your back, your chin is tucked in. Inhale, go back. Exhale, come up. Might be small at first. Inhale, go back. Exhale, come up. Really think of that bull's head with your horns coming forwards. Inhale back. Bull horns go forwards. Yeah? 3 more. Exhale. That's it. Your hips have lift. Your lower back lifts. That helps. 1 more. And exhale. All right. Feet plant. Scooch back. Stretch your legs. And just roll back to the mat again. All right. So our series of 5 now. There's usually just 2 in the basic. So we start the same. Draw your right knee into your chest. If you can hold on the opposite hand up by your knee underneath. Your main hand is down by the ankle on the outside. Curl chin to chest. Use your arms to help pull yourself up, find your spot, right? And then lift your other leg to a height you want it to go at. When you're ready, switch legs and pause. Find your best stretch. Switch legs and pause. Deepen your center. Switch legs and pause. Make sure your eyes are looking down into your abdominals and not up to the ceiling. Switch legs and pause. Stretch your long leg, pull your bent leg. Switch again, hold. Shoulders are on your back and not up by your ears. Just little laundry list things you can think of. Grab one that might resonate for you. Switch, deepen your center. 2 more. Switch and switch. Hug both knees, rest your neck, and if at any point you need to lower your head before that, you do. Turn your head side to side, just get a little stretch. Holding the bent knees down towards the shins, ankles, curl chin to chest and lift your head, shoulders settled. I'm holding my legs from my back connection, right? From here, it's the double leg stretch. Legs stay together. They stretch as high or as low as you want them to go. Press your hands against your thighs and deepen your center here. Look down into it. Bend your knees. Try to stay lifted and not get pushed backwards. Stretch your legs. This is an inhale. And as you drag your legs in, it's an exhale. Push all the air out. Squish it out. Inhale, stretch. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. So you do need a bit of tushy squeeze, right? Just a little. That's an inhale. Exhale. You're going to do 1 more. Top of the head to the ceiling. And exhale. Lower your head and shoulders. Release any tension. Okay, moving on. The single straight leg stretch. Both legs go up to the ceiling. I use my hands against the backs of my legs right now here, and kind of without moving them so much, press your legs into your hands and find an even deeper stretch, and you'll find an even deeper center. With that, chin to chest, crawl your hands up your right leg, but let's look up there for now. Get it out of the way, because we don't want that. That's gonna really strain the neck. So chin to chest, look into your center. Let your left leg stretch out long, and you're holding as high up your leg as you can, shoulders settled on your back. When you're ready, just a small little gentle pull, pull, deepen your center, switch the leg, catch the other one, hold, pull, pull. Again, switch, looking down, pull, pull, switch. That one's reaching long that way, this one's reaching up this way. Switch, pull, pull, switch. The constant is your deep center as you switch. It doesn't push up, you try to pull it back. 1 more each leg if you can. If your head comes down, your legs stay high. Switch. Lift them both up, bend your knees, rest your neck. Ooh la la. Okay, so now from here, take your hands, you can interlace them, slide them behind your head, and hold way down towards the bottom bones of your skull, not your neck. From here, chin to chest, and almost cradle your head and massage it like you could lift the back of your neck straight up, not pushing your head forwards, but lifting it up. Eyes into your stomach, legs go to the ceiling. From here, have your heels together, toes apart if you can, and press your legs forward a little more. You have to squeeze your tush and squeeze your inner thighs and lift your legs. Go down a little more, and then coming back up. Now think of them reaching long and longer to get lower, and longer, and lift them up. And they reach out long, and your waistline pulls back away from that. They reach long, your waistline pulls back. Lift up 1 more time. Stretch out long, a little lower, a little longer, a little lower, a longer, and lift them back up. Bend your knees, rest your neck. Okay, that's the double leg lower and lift. Okay, so now we've got crisscross. Let's build this exercise. Feet down on the mat, legs together. The feet are not too close into your bottom, and they're not so far away that it feels awkward. They're somewhere in between that. Hands come behind your head. Once again, that same place where you can kind of traction the back of your neck gently. Chin to chest, curl your head and shoulders. Let's grab the backs of the legs and kind of inchworm back if you want to find a little more space and a little lengthened lower back. And your hands then support your head again. So we're gonna rotate to the left first. That's coming your way. So your upper body rotates to the left, and you try not to let your knees go with you. So your pelvis stays stable. Lift through the center. Keep your legs pressing together and pointing to the ceiling, and rotate to the right. These are hard. Come back to the center and hard to talk through. Exhale, rotate to the left. Now, if you want to build this, bring your left knee in as you're rotated to the left. Don't let your left elbow or the right elbow cross you though. You're trying to reach like your armpit to the knee. And bring it down, come center. Rotate to the right, open elbows, pull that knee in, lift a little more, come back through the center, building it one more step or keeping it whichever way you like it. The knee comes in, you rotate, the other leg would go at a height you can manage. Switch legs, just like a piston, like your single leg stretch. Open the elbow, reminding myself, switch, lifting. Lift through the center as you switch, and rotate, pull the leg in, stretch the other leg out. Come back through the center, exhale. One more, exhale. Come through the center, rest your head and shoulders, and bring your head down. You only need about 4 to 5 sets. All right, stretch your legs out long. That was good. Arms come up. Let's find that same thing we found at the beginning again and see how it feels. So arms stretch back, lower, middle, upper abdominals, scoop under the ribs, behind your back, behind your chest, behind your neck. Flex your feet. We'll take a roll up to come up. Chin to chest, inhale, exhale to come up and over. Whew. That was a good exhale. All right, so spine stretch forwards. Your legs are apart as wide as your mat. If you need a pillow or to roll up your mat to sit like this with more comfort, you do. You want to make sure you're not sitting in too much of an arch to start with, but you're also not sitting back behind yourself. So it's a small C curve with the lowest abdominals to feel like your tail's a little under you, right? Just a little, and everything else is stacked on top. Your feet are flexed and pointing to the ceiling, not out to the sides. Arms are straight forward today, chin to chest. Lift your spine up and curl it up and over as you go forwards. Try not to drop into gravity. Stretch forwards a little more, stretch forwards a little more, and then stack your spine back up. Your spine is tall, almost like you're pressing down on something with your arms, yeah? Chin to chest, inhale. As you go forwards, exhale. Exhale a little more, your waistline's pulling back. Exhale a little more. Inhale, stack your spine as you press your legs and your arms against something, imaginary or not. One more, chin to chest, lift. Exhale, come forwards. Exhale more, that's supporting you. Exhale the most. Stack your spine back up. Lift your arms up with you. Lift your chest, lift your upper back. Keep the lift as your arms open out to the sides. They come all the way down to the mat, and you can press your arms beside your hips and almost lift yourself even more. Not necessarily to lift your bottom off, but just feel that much lift, and then lower down. Good. We'll take a little stretch here just for fun. Bend your knees a bit. Slide your hands along your shins. Grab wherever you can, and then slide your legs out and almost use your arms to help pull yourself even more forward through yourself. Not down, but up and forwards. Shoulders on your back, so they're not up in your ears, and you're trying to pull yourself like your head could go beyond your feet. Just little supported strength stretch. Slowly come up from there. Bring your legs together, thump them out, and you're good to go. That was a basic mat workout with some intermediate ab series in there, and I hope you enjoyed it. Keep working at it. We'll see you soon. Bye.